Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back today. I want to talk to you about something that goes right to the heart of why so many of us feel restless, disconnected, or even empty in modern life. It's why your soul wants to create, not consume. We live in a world built on consumption. We consume more things, media, we consume products, we buy products, and it's all to distract us. It's all because the people out there that run the countries, run the world, want us to be consumers because that's how they make their money. But deep down, our soul beings, that's not what we're meant to be for our life purpose. Our true essence is not to consume endlessly, it's to create. And if you look at the people that have made their way in life, they are creators. They have made businesses and made their lifestyle out of creating. They are creating their own world and creating not their own world but their own lifestyle. So they just want consumers. But if we're all creators, then there's no consumers. So there has to be a bit of a balance there. Creation is the language of the soul. Now, the soul's nature. When you strip back all the noise, the soul's deepest expression is creation. We are born from creation, and within us is the spark to bring something new into the world. Whether it's music, words, art, love, kindness, or even building communities. Now, I didn't think that building communities is important, but when you think about it, everything around us, our lifestyle and how we live, and our work in the community is very important. But the systems of the world, like I said, we live in today often flips that on its head. We're encouraged to consume endlessly. Social media, scrolling, Netflix binges. We've all done that. I love what I do at Christmas time is I only subscribe to Netflix at Christmas time, and then I binge watch it at Christmas time. And we've all been guilty of online shopping sprees. But I try at the moment now just to buy what I need, and I do ask myself, or if I go to the shops and I see something I like, I just leave it for a while and I say, do I really need that? And maybe go back the following week. If it's still on my mind the following week, I'll go and buy it. So, and while these things aren't inherently evil, consumption becomes the core of our life. Our souls start to feel stark. So we have to find just an even balance. We can ask ourselves, why is this? Well, the soul longs to express, to bring forth, to co-create with the divine energy of life itself. When we're not creating, we're denying that spark within us. Well, now I just want to talk a little bit about consumerism and the background to it, just so you know that it just didn't come out of nowhere. It was actually created to trick us, The godfather of consumerism was Edward Bernays. Now, he was a nephew of Sigmund Freud. And we all know about Sigmund Freud and his philosophy and psychology, on, creating this perfect human being that, will be able to consume so other people can make money from them, It was, like I said, it was created by Bernays philosophy. But people don't buy products, they buy feelings, status and identity. So with the things they buy and consume, they want to identify with someone, to buy the products so maybe someone else has bought, and it makes them feel good within themselves. This shift is what turned ordinary market into the consumerism machine we know today. And thinking about it now, when you see ads for Christmas in September, it breaks your heart. You say, what are they on about? What are they on about? It's only September. And that can happen with anything like Easter eggs at Christmas time and, autumn stuff in the summertime. It's just continuous. And they realise that people are copping onto us. The people that have created consumerism, it's not a lie anymore. It's opening. People are coming to realisation they've been tricked. The soul hungers when we overconsume. This affects us with symptoms of burnout, anxiety, and emptiness. Think about how you feel after scrolling on your phone. Are you tired, drained, maybe a little numb? That's because the soul is not nourished. You need to do things that nourish your soul by positive intake. Excuse me. It's nourished by participation. Our modern society has cleverly trapped us in the cycle of consumption. The endless cycles keep us consuming in fear. It's just like addictive. It keeps us in that addiction process of buying, seeing an advertisement and buying that thing that we don't probably not need. Advertising keeps us consuming products we don't really need, like Xmas ads. Like I said, Xmas ads in September. I think people are starting to realise advertisements are playing us. Even in the spiritual world, we can fall into consuming teachings instead of applying that. That's why he says, these messages that I'm putting on YouTube is important. If you're just listening to it, it's important to maybe apply it in your life. But think about creating something today, maybe journaling or baking a cake. Maybe baking a cake for your family, doing a crossword, or painting or drawing. These projects are all about creating. Your soul will be thankful and your life purpose will shift. Wow, that sounds good. Creation is about choosing to express something from your inner world outward. So it's an expression of yourself. That's the opposite of consumption, which is taking in what others have made. Both have a place, but the balance is lost when we lean too heavily on consumption. You've had to find a good balance. An example would be to reward yourself for something you've done, like if you've baked your cake or whatever, or you've done your crossword, consume something. You can go to the shops and buy yourself a bar of chocolate or something. Now, how to shift from being a consumer to a creator? Notice your patterns. Become aware. Ask yourself, am I consuming out of habit, boredom, or avoidance? Or am I feeding my soul with this? Next, replace one hour of consumption with creation. So you're actively changing the way you approach things. For example, if you usually spend an hour watching videos, spend an hour of that creating something, like I said before, doing cooking, gardening, drawing, crosswords, or whatever feeds your soul. Create in small ways. It's not about perfection. Creating is unique. Just like this video that I'm making for you today. I'm all blushed now. Share your creations. That's what I'm doing here. I'm sharing this creation with you. Share your creation with others. Create a ripple effect. It multiplies energy. So if you want to share this video with someone, share it today. View your life as a masterpiece, a work of art. Every decision, every word, every act of kindness is a brushstroke. When you live like this in the moment, consumption becomes fuel, not the main source. Well, that's it for now. So happy creating. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment with your thoughts and experiences. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, love you. Bye for now.